Hey everybody, it's me, Zach. This is Potato, and welcome back to our channel. Hey everybody, it's me, Zach. Hi, hello, how are you doing? I hope you're doing so well today. And surprise, Amberlynn has already posted a new vlog. She certainly did stop posting every other day, but I was not anticipating her posting so soon. I thought she was gonna take a longer break, but she did post again. And the vlog is nearly 15 minutes long, which I think is like kind of crazy because a lot of her every other day posts have been like 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 10 minutes. So I kind of am curious if she's gonna start working her way back to some longer vlogs. She has at different points in her life posted like nearly 30-minute vlogs. They were a little less frequent, but I wonder if that's something maybe she's working back towards, or at least like while she's on this little bit of a break from a consistent schedule, if maybe that's what she's gonna do. I also, the thumbnail for this video I think is fascinating, mostly because if you look at like all of her previous thumbnails, so many of them from the past like even 2 weeks are just like close-ups of her sitting at home. And this is her and her mom somewhere outside looking like models, looking like America's Next Top Model. I actually have to admit something is that when I looked at this thumbnail originally, I saw the heart, like the heart purse. Like, let's be clear, that's the heart purse that she's literally always carrying these days. And I saw that and I thought that that was something that she like added in Photoshop or something. Not that she uses Photoshop, but like I thought that she added like an emoji. I don't know. Does that look weird to y'all? It really doesn't matter. It truly doesn't. But I just thought it was, the mind plays tricks on ya. Photo illusions. Conspiracies. Listen, I don't know what I'm rambling about now, but the title of the new video is called Meeting My Girlfriend in Person, Torrid Try-On Haul, and 4th of July Bar Vlog. I find it hard to believe that she's already got a new girlfriend, so I'm guessing the girlfriend part of the title is just her answering some kind of question about Valentine and about how she hadn't met Valentine in person, and Valentine was supposed to meet on August 1st, or move in on August 1st, not meet. Well, also meet her on August 1st. So I'm curious, unless she just like really jumped right on into another new relationship and she's actually meeting said new girly pop in this video. I'm guessing that's what it's about. I do think it's interesting to title something Meeting My Girlfriend in Person and put your mom in the thumbnail for it. Like, that's funny to me as a concept. Like, if you never had seen Amberlynn anywhere in the world before and this is your first video, do you think you would click on that thinking that Mama Lynn was Amberlynn's girlfriend? I don't know. Anyways, let me shut the fuck up and let's just get to, shall we?
Hello guys.
Hi.
So I have not vlogged all day today, but it is 4th of July.
The fireworks in the background. Ooh, actually, honestly, our old apartment that we lived in before we lived here had the worst fireworks. Like, they were just, the acoustics of our apartment were awful. And then, like, the neighborhood itself, like, people just were constantly fireworking for all of, like, June and July, if I'm being honest with you. The acoustics in our home now are so much better that, like, our dogs never even really noticed it. Like, Judy was somebody who, like, was a dog who specifically struggled with fireworks, like, a lot. Like, got the worst anxiety over them. And once we moved here, she had, like, no issues. Poe, honestly, ain't never really given a shit. But let's move on from fireworks, folks. It's time to move on. I mean, I know she's actually probably filming this on the 4th of July, but just in case any of y'all, because I feel like that's the thing. It's like, what, July 9th today? And there's probably somebody somewhere in America that's still lighting off fireworks. It's time to move on.
On this, like,
She's on a bridge.
river thing, and
we're on this this like bridge river thing. I don't know. I'm outside for the first time and bridges. Crazy. How do they work? I referenced, do y'all know the ICP nonsense song that's like, magnets, how the fuck do they work? That's what this is giving. Except she didn't say any of that.
People are gonna start parking behind us, but there's already like people parked there, and then obviously like across the street. But yeah, hopefully I don't fall in the water. All the cars starting.
I think as long as you stay on the bridge, you're gonna be fine, bestie. Unless the bridge just collapses for some reason, I don't think you'll fall in the water.
To line up here. This is my mom's favorite holiday.
Oh.
Happy 4th of July, Mom.
Interesting.
Happy 4th of July.
Oh my god!
Interesting choice for a favorite holiday. I could pick at least a dozen others that I'd pick before the 4th of July.
That's scary. Oh my god. Mom, it's already...
Oh, we're sideways. Oh, we're horizontal.
Is it recording? Yeah.
Oh.
I'm looking at my Delta.
So stupid.
Tell her, Mama Lynn. So stupid. So stupid. Especially, thanks again to Wauma from my Twitch stream who shared clips of times where she talked about how Delta 8 fucked up specifically her first try with Ozempic, and then how she also felt like her second try with Ozempic was going so well because she wasn't doing Delta 8. Like, fuck Delta 8 and fuck Amberlynn for doing it again. It's so stupid, and Mama Lynn should say that.
It's bubblegum. And is
Ooh.
this what they call a golden hour?
Is
My
it?
face looks gold. My face looks gold.
Doesn't it? Oh, it's the lighting.
It's
People always ask our like nationality, especially yours. So let's tell them.
Tell me.
Apparently, I'm Portuguese.
Portuguese and
Now, why did she say it like that? Now, why did she say it like that? Apparently, I'm Portuguese. As if, like, Amberlynn put a gun to her head. Like, get my story straight, Mama Lynn. Corroborate what I've told people on the internet for years. I'm Portuguese, right?
Grandma recently told us that we're also French.
Oh, wow.
In public, will ask what tribe she's from.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
The first time I ever went to bingo with her,
Yeah.
they're like, what tribe are you from? So, yeah, I get a lot of comments of people asking that. So, you heard it from here, folks.
But-
Portuguese and French. So we're out.
Okay, so what you're saying is she's not an indigenous person. She's not a Native American. Just that people ask her that. Okay. All right. Interesting.
Let's compliment each other.
It's red, white, and blue. That's the flag, baby. Reject tradition and embrace modernity. This is the new American flag, y'all. This is it. God bless America. Oh, say, can you see? This is the American flag, y'all. It's giving America. It's giving United States. Let's fucking go. Category is patriotic. Kakakikikikita.
Oh, wait, that's cute!
Oh my god.
That was loud, oh my god.
This is my interpretation of Amber taking a picture.
Drag her, Mama Lynn. Drag her. Drag her. Mama Lynn, she's got the jokes. I'd love to see an A.B. Slayton style parody video filmed by Mama Lynn. Like, I would love to see Mama Lynn just do a parody of Amberlynn where she drags her. Like, just drags her. Y'all seen the Amy Slayton? It's a really old video, but long before Amy Slayton was on the 1,000 Pound Sisters, she did a parody video where she pretended to be Amberlynn Reed, and it was wild. I did a reaction to it here on this channel, but you might be able to still find it on Amy's channel. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you.
Freaking trains coming.
Listen, I would be right there with Mama Lynn. If you can't read what that says, it says there's fireworks all around and my mom is excited about a train. And honestly, relatable, because fuck fireworks, but trains? Automotive, transportation, situation types of deals? Like, sign me up. Actually, you know who that would really, really be? Noel. Noel fucking loves a train. The number of times we've just been chilling and Noel will turn on videos about trains on YouTube and sit there and watch them. He loves an Amtrak train. He loves to learn about the history of the Chicago Transit Authority, the CTA, and all the trains here. It's just train central over here. So, you know what? That's relatable. Fuck fireworks. Embrace trains. Choo-choo, bitch.
And now we have a train, folks.
Look at that.
Welcome to Oklahoma. There's always a train.
Always.
So there's just fireworks literally everywhere. And there was also some going on back here. As you can see. Literally. All we have to do is just keep going in a circle.
I don't love fireworks, but I do love that Amberlynn is out of the house and is doing some shit. You know, I just for the people who think I only have negative things to say about Amberlynn, like, it's kind of fun to sit here and watch her enjoy something with her mom. And this is more of an activity, of her showing an activity than, like, anything else. Even when she goes to bingo, we get all of, like, 10 seconds of clips. And most of those clips are, like, her not really playing bingo, just going... You know what I'm saying?
Throw it in a circle.
You're throwing it in a circle? Okay, word. It also, though, is giving, like, this vlog is giving a little bit of the people who post, who post the fireworks on their social media. And it's like, girl, who do you think really wants to watch the fireworks? Like, we've all seen fireworks. We've all seen some 4th of July fireworks, like... Who do you think really is watching it? But in this context, I don't mind it. Like, this is like, oh, me and my mom are just having fun. Up.
Right underneath them, folks.
Wow. Crazy.
Oh my god.
Okay, a photo. Another photo.
Amber, these people right here, these are my friends.
What people?
The fireworks,
Oh yeah.
they're all my friends.
What? Okay. Alright. Okay.
Amber, you're explosive.
Alright. Bestie, I'm good.
Looks so freaking pretty. The city up, gorge.
Sure.
City in the back.
Titty in the back. Titty in the front.
I honestly... What? Not city in the back, titty in the front. Okay, Mama Lynn, a little spicy. Mama Lynn's a little zesty. Okay.
Titty in the back.
And then she said titty in the front.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Like I said, I will not take back any of the things that I said previously. I'm so glad we're seeing her do literally anything, but I am ready to move on. Surely there's more content in here than just the fireworks, right? Correct? Can we go to the next thing? Maybe? What do y'all think? Are we gonna move on?
Guys, what is the next day? Okay.
Yes. Okay. All right. She's in a, it looks like to me a Goodwill, but maybe not a Goodwill. This also looks like it could be like a TJ Maxx, but I'm so grateful we've moved on now. Thank you for the fun content though. You and Amberlynn interacting, that is fun to me. That really is. The fireworks, at the end of it all, it's like, okay, the fireworks are just a little too much. But overall, thanks for the content, Amberlynn. 10 out of 10. Well, yeah, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. A 10 out of 10.
Currently at a thrift store. It's literally called Payless Thrift Store. So
okay.
I'm here with my grandma and my mom.
Work.
So I'm just walking down these aisles.
Touching.
Random stuff.
Need it. Wait, go back to this cursed bird. I need it.
Just random stuff.
I need this cursed bird. Why is its legs like that? I need it so bad. I need to give it a home. He can go sit back there with Chrissy on my little shelf, but he needs rescued. Look at his little legs. Less interesting. My mom would have that. No Santa. Why are we just... Is there a point to showing all of these little ornaments and knickknacks? Why are we just zooming in so quickly on them? Oh my god, jump scare.
My mom found a sweater that says I never argue, I just explain why I'm right.
Get it.
She's gonna get it. We're trying to carry this huge bookshelf. It's for grandma. Alright, I'm gonna get an anxiety ring.
Not the anxiety rings. Fuck. Are they like little fidget spinners? I think they're little fidget spinners on a ring.
I don't know, since I was like 2. Yup.
That's not even gonna fit on your finger, girl.
It's a little snowflake. So, the anxiety ring, obviously, is tiny. But look, it spins like that. Isn't that cute?
Oh, that's so cute.
You sure you don't mind this in here?
We got the bookshelf back there. Hello, you guys. So it is.
Oh, there was Grandma Lynn back there. Grandma Lynn was back there. Also, I don't usually pay attention, but I think I just was paying attention because Mama Lynn just clearly was putting on her seatbelt. It doesn't seem like the car is moving yet, but does Amberlynn have a seatbelt on? Just wondering.
I don't mind this in here.
See?
We got the bookshelf back there.
Oh, and there's Grandma Lynn right there. Grandma Lynn just shoved in the back seat with this big old bookshelf.
Hello, you guys. So it is a different day.
Hi.
I have a Torrid haul. It's been a while since I've done one.
Let's fucking go.
So let's do it now. So first thing is this pink
Barbie
dress, which I love. Pink, as you guys know. Dark colors and pink. Literally my 2 favorite things ever.
That's your aesthetic. That is so you. You're so right.
It's like one of my favorite pinks. This is kind of out of my comfort zone because I don't wear like greens that are this color. But
that is such a lie because that is like very close to the color of the green Shrek outhouse shirt. It really is. It truly is. I mean, it's probably a little bit of a different shade, like a tiny bit brighter maybe. But you do wear greens like that, girly pop. And it's a floral, which, you know, I don't know if she's going to say it or not, but she famously loves to say she's not really a floral girly.
I just thought it was super cute, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it
Let's give it a go.
Try. It has these really pretty white flowers on it. So this is something.
Okay, so no comment on whether or not you're a floral girly now.
A little bit more comfy. It is a Nightmare Before Christmas dress. So this isn't gonna be like something that I wear a lot. Honestly, it's not 100% my style, but like I thought it was cute. So it's like I didn't want to pass it up. It was also on sale. So I was like, okay.
It's on sale.
Next thing
I am always just so curious with the girlies who like just really love The Nightmare Before Christmas. Actually, honestly, not to bring her up again in a video, but a girly who really loves The Nightmare Before Christmas is old Amy Slayton. She loves the shit out of that. I'm just like, I'm curious because I feel like anybody I know that loves The Nightmare Before Christmas, it's like almost a personality for them. And I don't get those vibes from Amberlynn, so I'm kind of surprised that she hauled that.
I I got is just this black and white dress with a bunch of birds on it.
Birds.
And then last but not least, I actually also got some like lace underwear and stuff.
Oh.
Y'all don't need to see that.
You've definitely showed us your undies before, girly pop. You really have. In fact, one time you showed us, like, you organizing your underwear drawer in a video, in a vlog before. But okay.
So I got this dress. There's, like, lightning, stars.
Ooh, okay.
An eye.
Punk.
Some skulls. I thought that was cute. I'm actually about to try it all on.
Please.
So let's go do that.
I love a haul where she actually tries all the stuff on. I love to see, like, I think that's an important part if you're doing content where you're showing clothing you bought and stuff like that. Like, why would I not want to see you try it on? To see how it looks on your body type, how it fits, if you like it. Like, I don't want to just see you hold some shit up. So I'm so glad she's trying stuff on today. Because sometimes she doesn't. Just to be clear, that's why I'm making that comment.
Probably just gonna leave this thing on. Okay, so do keep in mind that every single one of these dresses I got is a size 4. But you're going to see, even though it's a size 4, they're all gonna fit me completely differently. And it's like, I never know what's gonna work and what isn't. Because this one, I was expecting it not to fit very well. And
if you were expecting it not to fit very well, then why did you get it? Why would you buy something you wouldn't think would fit you well? It's so crazy to me.
Actually fits pretty damn good if you ask me. Whereas here is the green one, and it's just like so much more tight, and I just don't like the way it looks very much.
The thing that I'm most intrigued about is why she's wearing this shirt underneath all of them. like I feel like if you really want to get a vibe of if you like something, like, pick a different undershirt. Like, I imagine she would wear an undershirt with all of these things anyways. Or potentially for this one where it feels tighter, like, maybe take the undershirt off and it might fit better, you know, because I don't think the measurements took into account that you'd be wearing a long sleeve shirt on underneath of it. The other thing that I'm also remembering is that Amberlynn, one of the reasons why some of the Torrid clothing fits differently that Amberlynn herself has talked about in the past when she does Torrid hauls is a lot of it's dependent upon the type of material that the dresses and shirts are made out of. And there's one in particular, I can't remember the name of it, that she used to always get, even though she always would say, I don't really like this material, but I got it anyways. So I'm wondering how much of that she took into account when she was buying these things. Because also usually when you're buying online, it'll tell you what clothing is made out of and stuff. So, like, you can usually access that information prior to clicking add to cart.
I'm just really obsessed with the colors. The colors are so pretty.
The colors? The green and white?
Outfit beyond words. I think this is so flippin' cute.
Sure. Yeah. I don't hate
stripes. Because when I do wear pink, I still like to add, like, a pop of, like, dark color to it. Because, like I said, I do like darker colors.
Fashionista.
It has pockets, so that's a plus. But the only downside, if I had to choose, is definitely the cut right here. I would much prefer if maybe it was just a little lower.
She said, I'd prefer if I could put my boobulas out a little more. I'd prefer to show a little bit more of my chest piece.
Maybe more like
yes.
tucked in type style.
Yeah.
As the bird dress.
Oh, I like that one.
Love how it fits.
I like that one.
Light and cooling. Oh my god, I think this is so cute together.
Yeah.
Like, I love mixing patterns, so I would totally wear this together. Okay, so it's too easy to take off the striped mesh. So
well, clearly, I wasn't expecting that you would. What a fashionista!
But ignore that. I would not wear it with this, obviously. Just wanted to give you guys like a more up close detail. Like, look how pretty, and I think the colors are.
That for me is doing too much. It's too busy. It's too. And maybe it's because she has the undershirt on that it's really just emphasizing how crazy that pattern is. But it's doing too much for me. It's a no from me.
Cute. I can definitely see this as like the dress I would wear on a day where I just like was low-key lazy. Like, I feel like I have like lazier dresses.
So So that would be most days. That would be most days, yeah or no?
Versus like dresses where it's like obvious where I'm like trying to look good for that day. But yeah, this is like super comfy and there's pockets. Okay, guys, so there's something that I want to tell you about. I know it's like really soon and sudden, like I understand that. But timelines are not a thing. And you guys know that with me.
Is the title of this video really about meeting a new girlfriend in person? Does she really have a new girlfriend already? She said, she took that, if you don't know, yesterday I reacted to her getting her tarot cards read by Miss Cindy, Life Plus Cindy, and she really took Cindy saying, you have to make a decision on if you want to move forward or not, and she said, oh, baby, we're going 0 to 60. I'm moving forward. I'm leaving Valentine in the past. I'm leaving Wifey in the past. I'm leaving Beck in the past. Destiny, all of them. And we are going 0 to 60 and I'm embracing a new relationship. This is crazy. Please tell me that's not what she's about to say. This girly pop, she also, every time she breaks up with a girl, well, the last two at least, she's talked about how, like, oh yeah, I can just be so single and independent and I don't need no woman to help me and blah, 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 blah. And then just, like, immediately jumps to the next. It's crazy to me.
Like, you could know someone for years and years and feel super close to them, and then know someone for like a couple days and instantly feel like a super strong connection. And I know there's a lot of people out there who relate to that. Literally just all about energy, connection.
I think that is true. Like, I agree that sometimes, like, things just happen. I guess the point I would like to make for Amberlynn is that, like, this is a repeated pattern in behavior for you, and it has yet to work out for you. It has yet to be successful for you. It always ends terribly for you. So I'm just like, it's not that I don't think that you can move on quickly and go on to the next. It's just that this has been the last 4 relationships for you, you know? Like, where you have moved on quickly to somebody else. And spoiler alert, it didn't work any of those times. Why do you think it's going to work for you again? You know? Like, what makes you think that this is gonna be something that works out?
Action, the way someone makes you feel, who they are as a person, and like, it's like when you know type thing. And I don't want to sit here and talk about my ex or anything like that, but I knew her for almost a year and never remotely felt like this. So that's how I know, like, timelines.
Well, you knew her for a year, but by that, what you really mean is that you DM'd with her and you never met her in real life. So did you really know her? You're the one that full on said she was living a whole second life from what you knew. So did you really know her for a whole year?
Are a load of crap. There are such beautiful stories of people who, like, literally get married within a week of knowing each other and they stay together for 30 years.
And yet, that's not been you. Not once, not never. That's yet to be you, girly pop.
Plus, but then there's people who knew each other for 10 years, get married, and then they're only together for a year. It's just like, what? She's
just like making up hypothetical stories to help her justify in her head moving on already. Which, like, honestly, for me, go for it. Love the content that comes from a new girlfriend. Love to watch the content that comes from a new girlfriend. I'm not really that invested in whatever poor choices you want to make in your life, but it is wild to me. Like, you really think this is gonna work after the last 4 relationships haven't? Okay. All right. Cool.
Goes to show that, like, it's really just not a thing. And I'm over here just trying to make, like, rationalizations with you guys, because I feel like so many of you are going to be like, Amberlynn, what are you doing? But it's okay. This is my life.
It's also interesting because, I don't know, some of the parallels here with Miss Life Plus Cindy are really interesting because they're both girls that have been diagnosed with BPD, and they have both talked about at different points that, like, a part of BPD is, like, having a favorite person and becoming very dependent upon that relationship and, like, centering your life around those people and blah, 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 blah. And so I'm just like, girl, it hasn't worked for Life Plus Cindy. It hasn't worked for you. Go to therapy. How about instead of a new girlfriend, we seek therapy?
It's my story. This is You guys, I feel thoroughly so happy right now.
Okay.
I have a girlfriend. Yes, I do. And we are in a long-distance relationship. I want to just like share this.
A long distance relationship as well. Cool. Work. So really, truly, nothing is changing. Not a single thing is changing. We're just repeating our past behaviors over and over and over again. Is she gonna move in on August 1st? To be fair, that's a little less than a month away. She's gotta get somebody on that lease.
Side of me. I'm not a secret. And I feel special. I feel loved. I feel important. I feel like a priority. Like, those aren't feelings that I've felt for a very long time. Like, I feel genuinely seen, like, as a person. We will be meeting in person. Literally before this month is even over.
Let's go.
Plane ticket bought.
Lease signed, moving in August 1. Let's go. Let's go. This is bananas. BANANAS, girl. This shit is bananas. Get Gwen Stefani on the phone, because this is wild. It's bananas.
Like, all planned out, and I am thoroughly so excited.
She's so funny.
Like, I see red flags in relationships. I have red flags.
Oh, we know.
Red flags. It's a thing. But when I would see the red flags,
we are very aware of your red flags. And honestly, I think a lot of us point out the red flags in your relationships as well, but you are colorblind.
Red flags, I would admit, like, oh, that is hardcore red flag, or oh, that's triggering my BPD, or oh wow, this relationship is making my mental illness actually worse. Like, I see these things, and it's like I get so like delusional in relationships where it's like I'm able to talk about these red flags and see them and whatever, but like I make excuses for them.
And did you not just preface this whole conversation with excuses for why it's totally cool and totally okay that you're already moving on to the next relationship? She's like, oh, I totally can recognize red flags, and like I totally can. And also, like, yeah, I totally do make excuses for those things, but this time it's different. Somebody commented on the Life Plus Cindy tarot card reading reaction I did. Somebody was like, it's the delusional leading the delusional. And if that ain't the fucking truth, Amberlynn, girl, you are so delusional about this relationship nonsense. Delusional. Delulu. What have you done differently this time that's gonna somehow make this long distance relationship work differently? Please let me know.
With this relationship, I haven't seen a red flag. And I'm over here like, is that a red flag? That there is no red flags? See, that's just me like wanting to self-sabotage pretty much. Because I'm not used to something that feels so like calm, like a soft love. And I strictly remember a couple months ago writing in my journal, saying how bad I craved like a soft, gentle love. And it's
the fuck does that mean? I need a soft, gentle love. Could you tell me more about what that means?
Something that like...
That's just like words. Those are just words that I'm not clear on, but maybe she'll get ready to tell me.
I haven't gotten to experience because it just seems like every relationship I've been in has just been so toxic. I'm not just blaming it on the other person, I'm also blaming it on myself. Because when I get into a relationship, my BPD is like set off. You know, a lot of people suffer with that. Like when they're in a relationship, like it's just so much worse.
Okay, let's talk about that. Yes, talk about that. Like, you got diagnosed with BPD a year ago, first of all. So, like, it wasn't even really... I mean, like, you probably had BPD in those other relationships, but it wasn't something you were, like, consciously aware of. And in the past year, aka this relationship that you had with Valentine, okay, what did you do to work on that BPD? And what work have you done to make this relationship different? Like, girl, don't come on here talking about how your past relationships have all been toxic. Because, like, I would guarantee a large portion of that toxicity, a large portion of that came from you, came from your untreated mental illness. And that's like not shade, but like you truly haven't worked on those things. You're sitting here saying that your BPD is the toxicity that you bring into relationships, and yet what work have you done on that? For real. Not to mention the fact that we've like literally seen you be toxic with your exes. Like there's documented evidence of it on your own channel, all right? But like outside of that, you want to sit here and talk about how BPD makes you toxic in relationships, and yet where's the therapy? Where's the therapist? Where's the work that you're doing on that? And you're not. You sure are not.
It's like I can sit here and say, I don't know why that is, but like realistically I do, because I've literally talked to a therapist about it. My BPD is absolutely triggered when...
And when did you talk to a therapist about it?
When I feel like someone's lying to me, they're hiding something from me, or they're like whole energy shifts, or when I feel like I'm going to be abandoned for like no reason, just like so many different things. And it's like I'm super like intuitive. At a young age, I had to very much like pay attention to my surroundings. So as an adult, I still do that, and sometimes I hate that like I notice every tiny little thing, and like then my BPD gets triggered and like blah blah blah. And I've actually found coping mechanisms, and I'm able to be self-aware and in tune with myself when I realized, Amberlynn, like the reality versus like what you're seeing with like what I like to say part of my BPD brain, those two things are completely separate and different. And it took me a long time to like get to that point, because like once I was diagnosed and like I understood myself, I was able to find that like rational side of me, and so, like I'm not perfect, I never will be, and I know neither will anybody else.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Also, just to be clear, like I don't understand how you came to this place of like self-awareness and all of this that you're talking about when we've literally seen you do no work on that. And like on your own admission have not been to a therapist since moving to Oklahoma. Okay? Like on your own admission, you struggling to cope with your feelings and emotions and this, that, the other because you couldn't eat food. Like what how did you gain all of this awareness and all of this level of healing? I'm sorry, I'm not buying it, and it's hard to sit here and listen to Amberlynn rattle on about all of the work she's done on her BPD when it's like, where? Girl, please. Literally in your last relationship, I remember one of the things that she said that was so crazy to me is that she would wake up in the mornings and get stressed out because she would text Valentine and not get an immediate response back. And it gave her so much anxiety, and she was so frustrated about it. So what work have you done since then? You know? That was like the beginning of this year. That was like maybe 6 months ago. She's so irritating. And the thing is that it could be interesting to watch and listen to somebody talk about the ways that they're working on their mental illness. Like, that could be interesting content. Like, that could be helpful to people. But that's certainly not what we've seen on Amberlynn's channel. And it literally sounds like she's doing exactly what she said that she's done in the past, which is making excuses for her behavior, making excuses for red flags. The red flag here is that she's jumping back into another relationship that's just like every single one of her other relationships and doing nothing about it. And she's making excuses for why she's doing that behavior right now.
And that's very much why, like, I have been in these relationships where my BPD, I get triggered, then my partner gets triggered, and it's just like a constant like battle between the two. And I have found that like in this current relationship, like
this current relationship that's been what? A couple weeks at most? Get out of here. I found in this current relationship. You only just posted about breaking up with Valentine a couple weeks ago. Don't come on here acting like you've learned so much from this relationship. Be serious.
Like, I haven't had that. Like, my mental health has improved since I even just started talking to her. Like, it was like an instant connection. I know a lot of people like to like talk badly about long distance relationships.
No. People like to talk badly about your long distance relationships because they're the same every fucking time and it never works out for you.
It's 2024. It's what people do. There's so many different ways of meeting people.
It's true.
Lot of, like, successful long distance relationships.
It's true, but would you just once want to try meeting somebody local to you? Like, please.
Happen. And there's a lot of ones that fail as well, but that goes for also people that you meet at the grocery store,
rationalizing,
or at a bar,
rationalizing.
Or whatever it may be. Like, there's failed relationships and successful relationships. And any way that you meet somebody is a long distance relationship something I always want to be in? No. We both thoroughly see each other together for a very long time, and she's genuinely really, really special to me.
We see each other together for a very... listen, I know lesbians move fast. Also, if you're not in the queer community, it is the stereotype for a reason. Like, lesbians do move into relationships very quickly. I get it, but also... Like, we can break the stereotype, Amberlynn. We really can. And it's also crazy to me that you're already saying, like, we see each other together for such a long time. We see each other together for a very long time. Yeah, you've said that before, haven't you? You really have. It's so funny that she's acting like this is brand new and different. It's... The way she does the mental gymnastics is fascinating. The Olympics are coming up. Maybe there's still time to get you qualified for the mental gymnastics competition.
I cannot wait to meet her in person. Like, we're gonna have so much fun together. And her name is Tommy.
Tommy?
So, yeah, I'm really excited.
Wait, her name is what? Did I hear that right? Let me see.
Really special to me. I cannot wait to meet her in person. Like, we're gonna have so much fun together. And her name is Tommy.
Tommy.
So, yeah, I'm really excited.
I just know the Nancy Drews are out there looking for all the Tommies that might follow Amberlynn Reed on Instagram. All right, let's go. That's probably just another fake name she made up, though. I think she's gotten smart enough now to not put out people's actual names.
I have to share this with you guys. And I know, like, it's just crazy and probably coming out of nowhere. It's like the universe is like, we got you, Amberlynn. We got you, Tommy. Like, you guys are about...
The universe! That's literally yesterday, Cindy was saying, universe, give us a sign. Let's help give Amberlynn some guidance. Amberlynn took that tarot card reading from Cindy so seriously. Because let's also just be clear... This really couldn't have been that long. This relationship that she's learned so much from already, she got this tarot card reading done on July 3rd. Okay, the day before the 4th of July. Duh. Zach, you did not need to clarify that. She got this done on July 3rd. So it's been about a week. Okay? About a week. And in that tarot card reading, she was asking about her love life and what to do. And she said, I did just recently break up with somebody. What do I need to do in my love life? I feel like she really did take Cindy's tarot card reading as like a sign to move forward with this Tommy girl. Okay, all right, girl.
To be happy together, and like we really are. And it's like we're so similar in the way that we love. And I have so like strongly just... wanted that in my life. The way that I love someone, I want to be loved in that way as well. And it's like I finally found it, because it's like I give so much of myself, I give my all, and I'm such a romantic, and I'm super mushy gushy and sweet, and it's like she's the same way, and it's like, oh my god, I'm like
destiny. Not destiny like her ex, but it's destiny. She's meant to be with Tommy. They love the same. They're mushy gushy and sweet. It's destiny that they're coming together. Now I can't stop saying destiny.
It's just wonderful. Anyways, I'm totally rambling, so I'm actually going to stop that.
Yeah, let's stop.
I'm going to end this vlog. I hope that you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
The most fucking wild ride today. I really didn't think. You know, sometimes people are like, Zach, you're so good at predicting what's going to happen in her videos, and I'm really not. I'm really not. Like, at this point, I've watched enough of her shit. It's just knowing how she is as a person, and I think literally anybody could do it. I don't think I'm special in that way. But I really didn't think that she was going to come on here and be like, I got a new girlfriend and we are for real meeting in person. I thought that that was just a clickbait title. I'm gagged and gooped a little bit. But also she is so goofy thinking that this relationship is going to be different than any of the others. And she really is so goofy for that. But I can't wait for Tommy to show up in Oklahoma. I can't wait for her to sign that lease, get in on that lease in August 1, be moved in. I'm ready. Are y'all ready? Oh my gosh, loud car outside. Are y'all ready? Y'all better buckle up. You better buckle up and get ready because we're, I think, in for a little bit of a ride and I can't wait personally. Anyways, that's all I have time for today. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did and you're brand new to my channel, please make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media. I love you all so much, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!